Decreases help bring two stitches together into one, making the fabric narrower. There are several ways to crochet decrease stitches, and the one we'll be using is the invisible decrease, which makes the stitches look more seamless. Let's take a look at our piece. In the next 2 stitches, we'll crochet the first decrease, and then in the 3rd and 4th stitches, we'll crochet the second decrease. But before we begin, let me place some stitch markers here. The front loop, then the back loop, and the 3rd stitch. Alright, now we need to insert the crochet hook into the front loop of the first stitch. If you find this a bit challenging, you can take it slow and gently rotate the crochet hook as you insert it, and then into the back loop of the second stitch. Now let me remove the stitch markers here. Now, you will have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, hold your hook with the tip in this position, making it remains parallel to the 3 loops. Then, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. You can also rotate the hook slightly and slowly to pull the yarn through. Yarning over and pull through the 2 loops. Great, the first decrease is done. Let's place a stitch marker here. Now, let's see why we placed a stitch marker on the 3rd stitch earlier. You see, where we just crocheted the decrease, there's another stitch, but it's a bit angled compared to regular stitches. These ones are all horizontal. When you're new to decrease stitch, this might make it tricky to identify the next working stitch. So, before starting each decrease, count 3 stitches and place a stitch marker on the 3rd one. While this might feel a bit repetitive for now, once you get the hang of decrease and can easily spot the stitches, you won't need to go through this step anymore. Now, let's work on the second decrease. Count 3 stitches, take this stitch marker to the 3rd stitch here. Then insert your hook into the front half of the first stitch and the back half of the second stitch. Yarn over, hold your hook with the tip in this position, making it remains parallel to the 3 loops, then pull through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over again, pulling through the 2 loops on your hook.